Presented by Frigidaire, division of General Motors. Starring Bob Hope. Frigidaire, makers of America's #1 refrigerator. The finest in food freezers. America's most beautiful electric range. The amazing new all-porcelain automatic washer. The Frigidaire electric clothes dryer. Electric ironer. Air conditioner units. The sensational new dehumidifier. And many other products for homes, stores, farms, and industry. And now, Frigidaire's Comedy Hour, starring Bob Hope.
Do I look like I'm going to fall over? I am, believe me. Thank you very much. I just want to tell you I'm very thrilled to be back here once again for Frigidaire to grab a little of that quick frozen money. I want to say that it's a great, great thrill to get back on television. This is my third. I've had 3 shots on television. Fortunately, they all miss me, but I must say, I'm getting used to this racket. I'm beginning to like it. I mean it, with the camera angles and the makeup, the lighting, and all the technique. It's something. You know, it takes time. After all, Faye Emerson wasn't built in a day. and it's really great. And while I've been away, they've brought in this new thing, this new wrinkled colored television. Oh, that's really going to be something. Now, when you're squinting at your television set, you can go blind in 6 delicious flavors. Colored television is really going to be all right, though. You can have your present set adapted for only $3,000. For $4,000, Grandma Moses will come over and paint the screen for you. But it's a great, great thrill to be back here once again, ladies and gentlemen, in New York. I've got a nice room here. I'm staying at City Hall. Nobody else does, but I want to tell you, it hasn't changed a bit. It really hasn't changed a bit, New York, with the tall buildings and the short-changing waiters. Last night I fell asleep in the Times Square subway, fell asleep there, and somebody lowered a wad of gum through the grating and stole my bridge work. It's the same old New York. And they tell me, a lot of people tell me that when a big star comes to New York, they're besieged by autograph towns. That's what they tell me. Well, kid came up to me this afternoon, asked me for my autograph. I gave it to him, and he slapped my face because I wasn't Hopalong Cassidy. There's a man that's really doing it. Oh, is he grabbing the loot? Old Hopalong. They've got he's selling everything. They even have Hopalong bed sheets now to get the kids to bed. That's right. Oh, he's the Bank of America with saddlebags. And you can't imagine the influence that these Western pictures and everything have had on our children today. Believe me, now when a kid wants to leave the classroom in school, he doesn't raise his hand anymore. He just saunters up to the teacher and he says, "I reckon as how I got a hankering to visit the old corral." You know, I'm very thrilled to be back once again for Frigidaire, and especially this week, I'm indebted to these people for inviting our whole troupe of entertainers that made the trip from Honolulu to Guam to Okinawa to Japan, Korea, Alaska, and back. 25,000 miles, and I love the Frigidaire people for allowing our whole troupe to appear here tonight, and especially with this type audience. We're sort of observing Military Week here. We have a GI audience here with all servicemen. I think it's the first time in a television show Don't throw the camera on them. They may be AWOL, but I want to tell you. I could see the look on your faces. No, but I want to say that we had a wonderful trip, and all the people are here with us. You know, and I want to tell you a little about the trip because it was great fun. You know, you just don't start on one of these trips. You have to arrange for it. For instance, I went to Washington to the Pentagon building. Pentagon building, that's Bellevue with a revolving door, and I walked in. I walked into General Vandenberg's office, and I said, look, I'm ready to go. He said, that's obvious. Digger Odell is 2 doors down. I said, no, I want to fly to Korea. He said, oh, do you want a plane? I said, that's the only way I fly. I don't smoke anything stronger than Chesterfield. So he said, well, maybe I can arrange it. There's a lot of red tape connected with getting a person out of the country, but in your case, I think it is worth it. And he said, you'll have to go across the street and get your shots. But he warned me that a lot of people might faint afterwards. But I fooled him. I fainted going across the street. And the shots that they gave us yellow fever shots. They're great. They're real great. You get a fever and you turn yellow right away. I turned a deep brown because I was a little yellow to start with. But no, please. No, who cued that? Who cued that? But after my physical, they gave me the same classification as I had in the last war, chicken, first class. I do want to tell you, we have a long show, and we have all these acts that made the trip with us, so I don't want to take up too much time because you're going to see a lot of me, probably too much. Now I want to introduce the #1 band of the nation, the #1 band in my heart, a band that played all the way from Honolulu to Guam, Okinawa, Penang, Wonsong, Seoul, up through Alaska, and really gave a lot of entertainment. Mr. Les Brown and his orchestra right here. Let's go. Thank you very much, Les Brown. Ladies and gentlemen, here are 3 gals that made the trip with us all the way. I'm very thrilled. This is their New York debut. They're almost as nervous as I am, but I want you to meet the 3 tailor-mades from San Francisco. Let's...
I was walking along, minding my business, when out of an orange-colored sky, flash, bam, alakazam, wonderful you came by. I was humming a tune, drinking in sunshine, when out of an orange-colored view, flash, bam, alakazam, I got a at you. One look and I yell timber. Watch out for flying glass. 'Cause the ceiling fell in and the bottom fell out. I went into a spin and I started to shout. I didn't hit. This is it. This is it. I was walking along, minding my business, when love came and hit me in the eye. Flash, bam, alakazam, out of an orange-colored sky. One look and I yelled timber. Brother, was I hit? 'Cause the ceiling fell in and the bottom fell out. The sky was all lit and I knew this was it. I was walking along, minding my business, when love came and hit me in the eye. I looked up and where did the rain go? All I could see was a polka dot rainbow. Flash, bam, alakazam, goodbye.
Hello, General.
Hello, Jim. How's it coming?
Just putting the finishing touches on it, General.
Oh?
What a plane the F-63 is going to be. Imagine 2,000 miles an hour. General, aviation history will record 3 important events. The Wright brothers, Billy Mitchell, and now the F-63.
We realize that, Jim. That's why the Air Force has invested not only time and money, but manpower. 2 flyers were severely injured flying that F-63.
It's the air pressure, General. At 2,000 miles an hour, the human body is practically broken in half.
Now, what about that new flying suit you've been working on?
And that's our only hope. We designed an inverted dynamohermetic pressure suit based on Sorensen's theory to pull insulation.
Splendid. Then we can test the F-63 immediately.
No, no, no. First, we must find a man who has the stamina, ability, and courage to fly this plane. And we must find this man at once. The United States needs the F-63.
No, I'm sorry, Captain Gilbert. Those are my orders.
But, sir, I know I can do it. I can fly the F-63.
According to my instructions, the test flight of F-63 is to be made by Major Robert Hope. He'll be arriving from Washington any moment.
You mean old Tailwind Hope? If you don't mind my saying so, sir, I don't think he's much of a pilot.
Calm, Gilbert, calm. Hope has a splendid record. Why, I flew alongside him in the raid over Berlin in 1944. That was the day he brought down 76 planes.
That must have been a thrilling sight.
I didn't see it. He shot down my plane, too.
That's what I mean, sir. Hope is an erratic pilot.
Well, maybe so. But in view of his splendid record, it's only fair that Major Hope be allowed to be the first pilot to fly the F-63, the only plane in the world that can travel at a speed of 2,000 miles an hour.
Gad, he's a lucky man.
Yes, but in spite of his great success, Major Hope has remained a simple, modest fellow, never taking advantage of his rank or authority.
The United States Air Force takes pride in announcing the arrival of Major Robert Hope, star of stage.
I'm lovely. I'm engaged. I'm 4F. Thank you, Senator. That's enough. Thank you very much. You two have been peaches and cream about this whole thing. Here, stripes for everyone. There you are. Share those among you. There you are. And as a further reward for your services, you're all invited to a party in my barracks. Yes, sir. We're going to have champagne wine, and we're going to barbecue a second lieutenant. Right, Al?
Major Hope, I'd like to say that...
Just a second, please. Say, Sergeant, it seemed to have lost my duffel bag. Will you retrieve it for me, please?
Yes, sir.
And, Sergeant, it's the plaid one with the rhinestones on top, please. Now, you were saying, General...
Well, I was about to say that it's wonderful seeing you again. Remember me? You shot me down over Berlin in 1944.
Really, whose side were you on?
Why, the Americans.
Oh, well, we had to sacrifice something for speed in those days.
Yeah.
You know how we were moving, General.
Yes, indeed. Well, it's wonderful to have you here to fly the F-63. It's a privilege and an honor to have a man like you in this outfit.
I can understand your enthusiasm.
Oh, by the way, Major, I'd like you to meet Captain Gilbert.
Gilbert?
Oh.
What the hell's the matter?
Captain Gilbert's been chomping to get at that F-63, but I guess he's out of luck now that you're here.
So you've been trying to snare my job, eh? How many miles do you have? How many hours?
7,000. How many hours do you have?
6 hours, 20 minutes. How many miles have you flown?
750,000. And you?
I went to Newark once. What size shoe do you wear?
10.
12 and a half.
Gentlemen, there's no question in my mind who should fly the F-63. Why, Captain, look at the Major's decoration.
Eisenhower bars it for parades.
The Bronze Star. 3 Congressional Medals of Honor.
One of my slower days.
Major, what's this here for?
Oh, this I got in a dogfight.
Really?
Yes, I shot down 2 Cocker Spaniels and an Airedale. That is the Order of the Purple Strongheart.
Plaza 34099.
What's that?
Plaza 34099.
Yes, that was quite a battle, too. Say, Bring your hat sometime. We'll go. Say, you haven't seen that, have you?
I've never seen so many ribbons and medals before. What's this here for?
Oh, that one holds my pants up. That's very handy.
Here's your duffel bag, sir.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you. Open it, please.
Yes, sir.
There you are. There you are. Wait for me at the officers' club. Be patient. There's a big line. I never go anywhere without my co-pilot. Thank you very much. Eat your stripes out, sir. Well...
Major Hope, it's time to take F-63 up. Get into your flying
Thank you very
suit.
much. Thank you.
General, I appeal to you. It's obvious from this man's actions that he's not equipped to fly a plane 2,000 miles an hour. Or he's nothing but a playboy.
A playboy, huh? I'll have you know I was in the Air Force before you were born, Captain. Why, in those days, the Air Force was so poor we had to fly in our long underwear.
Really?
Yes, sir. After 5 years of that, I was flap happy.
You're not a real flyer. All you want is the glory.
The glory, huh? I want you to know I've had such a brilliant career that Hollywood is making a picture based on my life story.
Yes, who's going to play your part?
Betty Grable.
Betty Grable was never a flyer.
That's all right. I was never married to Harry James.
You'll never get the F-63 off the ground. Why, with that figure, you can't even get into the cockpit.
What's wrong with my figure?
You're built like a Bombay with the doors open.
That settles it, Captain. That settles it. That's insubordination. I'm going to break you to the rank of colonel.
But that's a promotion.
What do I know? My writers were in the Navy. I'll take up the F-63, General, and with good reason. Why, I'm the biggest ace in the Air Force. Let's not have a pause here. Come on, keep moving.
Here are your flying orders,
Yes, sir.
Major. You will take the F-63 to a maximum ceiling of 45,000 feet.
Naturally.
From there, you will go into a G9 spin and pull out 10 feet from the ground.
Roger.
Then you will climb to maximum altitude again, execute a barrel roll,
Rodney.
3 loops, and then simulate a crash landing at 2,000 miles an hour. Any questions?
Is it too late to get the Flying Irishman?
Is he buckled up, Sergeant?
Yes, sir, he is.
Major, you'll be under terrific air pressure when you're in flight. If any snaps, buckles, or laces come untight, they're not tight and secure, why, the result could be disastrous.
Watch it, Sergeant.
Here's your helmet, sir.
Thank you very much. This is what loused up Notre Dame. Where is
You're the
everybody?
plane! Go this way, Major.
Wait a minute, sir.
What's that?
One of your buckles is undone.
Who wants that,
Oh,
Sergeant?
I'm glad you caught that, Sergeant. Everything in that suit must be tight, airtight. We don't want to lose our greatest pilot. Good luck.
Happy landing.
Geronimo!
Stout fellow.
Don't add anything, will you, please?
Major! happened?
I forgot to tie my shoelaces.
This is the post I'm worried about, General McGee. The one we call Operation Frigidaire. I'm worried about those poor boys in those huts up there on the Arctic rim of our experiment center. They've been up there for 22 months in sub-zero weather, with no contact with the outside world. No man can stand that. They're bound to crack.
General Van, I'm afraid I'll have to disagree with you. I handpicked every one of those men myself. They're the highest type, and I have the greatest confidence in them. Why, General, if you and I could take a look into one of those huts, up there in the Arctic right now, even after 22 months of miserable weather, endless hardship, soul-cracking isolation, I'll bet there isn't one case of nerves amongst them.
Stop it! I can't stand it! Stop that, I tell you! Stop it! Stop it!
I'm sorry. I lost my head, that's all. I'm sorry. It's this country. Nothing but snow, ice, and wilderness. Day after day, month after month. I can't stand this place. I come from California. And I want to get back to California. Back there where there's birds sing all day. And the warm sun comes shining in your window. And you get up in the morning. And you run to the door. And you throw it open. And you run. That's what I mean. And this is the hottest day we've had this year. Oh, I can't stand it. I gotta do something about it. I think I'll take the easy way out. That's what I'll do.
Wait a minute. None of that.
Okay. All right. What a country. I know. It's up here. Nothing but hundreds of miles, but frozen wastelands. Nothing but the tundra. I don't mind the tundra, but I'm afraid of the lightning. Critic. What a country. No dames. No dames. Long time no she. No nothing. No human being can stand this. First time it happened, we thought they were real.
Ungalula mula bungamula.
Angamula bula hula ha.
Mocha hoopa mocha.
Noka buka doompa ha. I don't know what we're saying. I'm just being nice till I find out if it's a dame.
Yeah, you never can tell up here. All these Eskimos look alike.
Hey, you. You man or woman?
Too many clothes, never find out.
We're schnookered again.
Me bring mail.
Yeah, oh, fine. Give me that.
7-cent postage due.
7 cents for what?
Me bring mail many mile cross tundra. Me don't mind tundra, but me scared of lightning.
You gotta get faster dogs, kid. We just did that joke. Come on, Toots. Give me that letter, will you, boy?
7-cent postage due.
Okay. One of them smells counterfeit. Look, I think I'm a guppy short here.
Ugawal, let me go now.
Yeah, okay. You did a nice job, kid. Since Gary took over, Crosby will do anything to make a buck. Oh, boy! A letter! A letter!
What's it
First
say?
one we've had in 22 months.
What's it say?
Wait a minute. I'll read it. Dear sir. Oh, it's a free tango lesson from Arthur Murray. It says, dear sir, are you a social outcast? Then learn to dance and you'll get all the girls you want. Wait a minute. It says, if you're too shy to attend one of our dancing classes, the Arthur Murray system will send a hostess right to you wherever you live. How about... Come in. How do you like that? Thank you very much, Charlie.
On the double men, we're moving up. Going stateside.
Oh, boy, I was flipping my lid. We're leaving just in time.
Yeah, just in time for you, just in time for me. Too late for him.
What do you mean, too late for me? You think I'm cracking up, huh? I want to tell you I'm okay. Whoop!
What are you doing?
That butterfly just bit me again. Where is it? Look out! Look out! Look out! Look out! Whoop! Those crazy taxi cabs. Watch them.
Oh, I'm getting out of here.
Look out, boys. Everything will be fine. Don't worry. Okay. I'm cracking. It's this country that got me. But I'm going to get somebody else, I tell you. Oh!
You can't die. You can't die. I absolutely forbid it. The government needs you.
Where are you from, the Army?
No, we're from the Income Tax Department. Get the money.
Thank you very much. Right now, I want you to meet a very beautiful volunteer of our trip. A gal that was a 25,000-mile showstopper, whether she was playing out in the field for the boys or in hospital wards. I get a big kick out of introducing the very lovely Marilyn Maxwell.
Thank you very much, and thank you, Bob.
Well, I tell you one thing. I know these boys are very thrilled to see you, and I'm certainly glad to be reunited once more with you, Marilyn. And here we are in the city here, and the show will be over in very few minutes, and I just thought that maybe, well, would you like to have dinner with me tonight?
Well, I'd like to, Bob, but I don't think I can afford it.
No, I mean, this is a big city. There's a lot of places to go, Marilyn, and I thought, well, you know, it's nice to have somebody with you. Would you consider going out with a fellow a little older than yourself?
Well, of course, Bob. Why? Do you have a son?
Yes. How can you say those things?
Well, you know, Bob, after all, let's face it, there is a big difference in our ages.
I know, but I'm willing to overlook that. I think that, after all, Gloria Swanson goes out with fellas much younger than she is, and I thought maybe you know how things are.
Well, Bob, you know, you can't kid me because I found out just how old you really are.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
How'd you find out?
Well, I looked on your driver's license, and it said, for covered wagons only.
You're doing very well up here. I'd like... You mind if I get one laugh? I want to tell you, it doesn't mean anything, Maxwell. I'll tell you why. You know, a boy and girl can go along and live for a long time because, look, after all, when I'm 130, you'll be 118. Who's going to talk, huh? And don't forget, someday your figure will start to spread.
Your fallen arches will drop like lead.
You'll find your beautiful smile has fled.
No hair atop of your shiny head.
Don't let the wrinkles upset you. I'll still be happy I met you. Darn it, baby, that's love.
Someday you're gonna lose your physique.
We'll have the doctor in twice a week.
My cheek will suddenly go antique.
You'll be so deaf that you'll have to shriek.
Though you're a physical wreck, dear, I'll still be happy to neck, dear.
Darn it, baby, that's love.
That's love, that's love.
Sell it, Ma, sell it.
We might as well be sensible.
That's love, that's love. To me, you're indispensable. Despite the fact that someday you're gonna be really beat.
Oatmeal is all that they'll let you eat.
Boy Scouts will help you across the street.
Too old to even be indiscreet.
And though you'll be too weak to court me, I'm still gonna let you support me.
You'll always be my turtle dove.
Say it's me for you,
and you for me.
collecting Social Security. Darn it, baby, that's love. Just picture me at 93.
With the brand new bundle in the nursery.
And you... Can't you see the look on old Doc Kinsey? Darn it, baby, that's love.
How about that, girl? Come here, honey. Take a little bow like that.
You know, thank you, Marilyn. You know, no show would be complete without this next type of act, and I want you to notice the way they dress. And it's the same way they dressed where they were playing in Honolulu, Okinawa, Guam, Penang, Seoul, Poonville, Downville, anywhere. Here I want you to meet the Hi-Hatters. Let's give them a great big hand. Ladies and gentlemen, we have to kind of rush because we're trying to get all the acts in. I'll be all right. Here's a boy, did one of the outstanding jobs in our unit. Fella took his guitar, a lot of places where the band couldn't go. He's a Capitol recording star. He's made so many Western pictures he run out of Indians. Let's give one of the bigger hands to my pal Jimmy Wakely right here.
When a woman gets the blues, she hangs her little head and cries. When a woman gets the blues, she hangs her little head and cries. When a man gets the blues, he grabs a train and rides. Every time I see that lonesome railroad train, every time I see that lonesome railroad train, makes me wish I was going home again. I got the blues so bad that the whole round world looks blue. I got the blues so bad the whole round world looks blue. I ain't got a dime and I don't know what to do. De-yodelady, de-yodelady, de-yodelady.
Thank you very much, Eddie. Now, let me tell you one thing, boy. You're one of the outstanding Okies of our age.
Well, thank you, Tex. I'm glad you like my singing.
Thank you, boy. Thank you very much,
Like to sing one with me?
Would I like to sing one, boy? Play that thing. Let's sell the medicine and get out of town before we get stoned. Go, boy. See them a-tumbling down, 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 down. Pledging our love to the ground, 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 ground. Lonely but free I'll be found, 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 found. Drifting along with the waves.
I know.
I know.
When the night is gone.
When the night is gone.
That a new
world's born at dawn. Oh, I'll keep rolling along, long, long, long. Deep, my heart is a song, 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 song. Here on the range I belong, long, long, long. Drifting along with the milkweed.
All right, men, you have a 6-hour liberty in Tokyo. I want to remind you we've just returned from a war zone. We've all seen and heard a lot of things that the enemy would like to know. Therefore, wherever you go, whoever you meet during your liberty, keep your mouth shut. There are lots of spies in a big city like this, so whatever you do, don't get loaded and start blabbing. Not one military or naval secret must leak out. You got that straight, Jugheads?
Aye, 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 aye.
All right, dismiss.
Oh, man. 6 hours in Tokyo. Let's go. Let's get the talent. Let's get some girls.
Are you kidding, Shorty? Girls? You want to waste 6 hours in Tokyo? I'm going fishing.
Fishing?
Fishing. You crazy or something?
Imagine a guy spending his time in Tokyo going fishing.
Hey! Baby!
Sweetheart.
You should have seen the one that got away. Oh, just as I thought.
What?
You're a girl.
How could you tell?
Oh, I don't know. I just took a wild guess. Say, where did you get that beautiful dress?
Would you like this?
Oh, it's pretty.
Oh, it's nothing special. Just a simple peasant outfit.
Peasant. What are they complaining about? Oh, what's too good for them?
Come, Clyde. Take my hand and sit on the couch.
Your hand? I'd rather sit with all of you. Oh, isn't this great, huh?
Oh, here we are. Just the two of us, all alone. And we have only 6 hours.
6 hours.
So let the night be filled with romance.
Yes, honey, you're beautiful. Do you simonize your eyeballs? Do you say, this is beautiful, baby? I can relax here. I don't have to worry about spies.
Spies?
Yeah.
What spies?
Well, that's people who work with the enemy. You know, they get a serviceman drunk and try to get secret information out of him.
Oh, you don't have to worry about that. You're absolutely safe.
I know that, baby. I know it. I just want to relax, that's all.
Secret Agent 32 calling Secret Agent 35. Bring in the liquor, please.
Yeah, I tell you. Hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I don't want anything to drink. I'm not supposed to have it.
Oh, just a little one to toast our love.
Well, just a shorty for the toast, I guess. All right. Okay, What a spot to hold a roller derby. I'll have to go to Niagara Falls for a chaser.
There you are, darling.
Oh, thank you very much. If I'd have known this, I'd have brought my laundry. Yeah, wait just a second. Wait just a second. There you are. Can't drink it without an olive, you know. Well, here goes. L'chaim. Oh! Oh! What? Oh, what is that stuff?
Oh, it's a very rare Oriental wine.
Really?
My butler crushes the grapes with his feet.
Well, next time tell him to take his shoes off, will you? Oh, that stuff makes me very lightheaded.
And why not, darling? You deserve some fun and relaxation after spending weeks on that battleship with all those men, with all those sailors.
Yeah.
Tell me, just how many men do you have on your ship?
Well, up to last week we had 6,500, but then we added 200 radar specialists to work on the new equipment we're going to use in the secret drive up north next month.
Well, isn't that interesting? 200 radar specialists to help on the big push up north next month.
Mm-hmm. Hey, what's that? What's that?
Oh, nothing, dear. Probably just a mouse.
A mouse. First mouse I ever heard that went to radio school. What was that? I got a sneaky feeling there's something...
Oh, darling, darling. We have so little time. Let's make every moment count. Just put your arms around me. Hold me. Hold me.
Please, my dog tag is panting.
Oh, Clyde. Clyde, if you only knew how I've been looking forward to seeing you, how I've longed to caress you. Tell me you care for me.
More than anything else.
Tell me you miss me.
Every moment.
Tell me what time Admiral Harkins is arriving with a new G-32 gyroscopic bomb sight.
You're just a big bundle of love.
Yes, but what time is Admiral Harkins arriving?
Admiral Harkins? Oh, he ought to be walking into his headquarters right now, right down the street.
Well, isn't that
Yeah.
wonderful? Admiral Harkins is arriving at headquarters now.
What was that? What was that? Oh, pardon me. Say, what was that? What was that?
Is Admiral Harkins there, dear?
Yeah, he's all over the place. Hey, wait a minute. I've got a sneaky feeling there's something weird going on here.
Weird?
Yes, weird.
Nonsense, darling.
Good evening, Fräulein.
Good evening, Mr. Jones.
Mr. Jones?
Sig Heil!
Burma shave. Say, Mr. Jones, does he live here?
Oh, yes, but it's just temporary. He's waiting for a guest shot on the Arthur Godfrey show.
Oh, really? That's what television needs, new faces. Say, you know, I got a funny feeling this
Oh,
fella...
beloved, the time grows short. Let's not talk. Just hold me and press my lips.
Yeah, huh?
Press my lips, darling.
Why, are they wrinkled?
You don't love me and you won't kiss me, and you haven't even told me what you've been doing on your ship.
Well, it's a big secret. I'm not supposed to tell anybody that I'm working on the new trigger mechanism for the jet-propelled torpedo. That's the new one, see?
Oh, you're working on that?
Yeah, in fact, I'm in charge of it. I got it right here. I wouldn't go any place without it, you see?
Oh, well, who cares about that silly old secret weapon? Just kiss me, darling.
Yeah. You know, baby, there's something I think you ought to know.
What is it, darling?
When I kiss you, nothing happens.
Oh, Clyde, you're cute. Now, you better put that away or it might fall in the wrong hand.
Yeah, boy, I bet Starlene would like to get a peek at this.
What's the matter, darling? What's the matter?
You smoking a white owl?
You're not paying any attention to me, and you know how I've been dying to see you.
Yeah.
What's this?
Oh, that's a Navy code. It took them 10 years to perfect that. I've got to have that.
Oh, this is a very interesting little book.
Yeah, and I got to have it back. You might lose it and it'll fall in the hands of a spy.
Oh, no. No, I'll put it where it'll be safe.
Yeah, well, I got to have... They didn't cover this in boot camp. You got to give that back to me.
Don't be a fool. My government has use for this code.
Your government? Wait a minute. Now it all adds up. You're nothing but a spy. I'm going to report you to Naval Intelligence.
You think so? Milty, you're not going anyplace. Uncle Milty here's the judo champion of Japan. He'll take care of you.
Are you kidding? This mildewed Mickey Rooney? He looks like the night watchman in Crosby's Money Belt. Are you kidding? You take care of me. Why don't you get me some real opposition? A man.
When he gets through with you, you won't think you're such a man.
I won't think I'm a man, huh? Come here, boy. I'll show you. Oh, are you kidding? Won't think I'm a man. Come here, boy. Oh! 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 Ooh!
Well, what do you think now, Clyde?
Just call me madam. I gotta get out there. Whoop! You know, thank you very much. Thank you, boy. This is a marathon, isn't it? That's what I like about TV. It's the only place where 20 million people can watch you have a nervous breakdown. But I'm thrilled to be here. Ladies and gentlemen, that about winds up our clam bake. And on behalf of our 38th Parallel Dramatic Group, I want to thank you very, very much. Also, I want to announce right now that Eddie Cantor's on next week with a wonderful show. He's been doing some great shows, and we're very happy to watch Eddie next week. I want to thank Frigidaire once again for making it possible to bring you our overseas show. You know, this winds up Thanksgiving weekend, ladies and gentlemen, and while the turkey has gone the way of all hash, the memory of what Thanksgiving really means lingers on. You know, 300 years ago, some brave people that they called pilgrims gave thanks that the new ideal of freedom they brought to a new land had taken root and would last. That ideal is still with us, and tonight it is being protected and strengthened by our 20th century pilgrims, all our service boys, and our boys out in Korea. Boys really who are too young to grow beards, but boys who are not too young to fire bazookas. So the next time you think as you please, or worship as you please, or vote the way you want, the next time you walk down the street of your hometown without fear, and when you hear the laughter of children who have had enough to eat, remember to give thanks, not only for the blessings we have come to take for granted, but also for the sons and husbands and brothers and fathers who put their lives away in mothballs and are fighting for the ideals planted here by the Pilgrim 3 centuries ago. You know, the Iron Curtain boys thought they'd thrown the Sunday punch when they had backed us up to Pusan, but they forgot one little detail. Ever since Plymouth Rock, Americans have had something to fight for, and yes, die for if necessary. It's 10,000 miles from Westchester to Wonsan, but the flame of freedom in the human breast defies all distance and brings men together in a fight for the common ideal of free and democratic world under God. Thank you very much. Good night.
From New York, Frigidaire, division of General Motors, has taken great pleasure in presenting the Comedy Hour starring Bob Hope with Marilyn Maxwell, Les Brown, and Jimmy Wakely. Be sure and tune in at the same time every Sunday evening for the Comedy Hour, starring Eddie Cantor next Sunday night, the Hartmans the following Sunday, and Fred Allen the week after that. And Bob Hope will be back with the Comedy Hour on December 24th. Until then, Frigidaire bids you good night.